Students, but today we are going to start our topic critical angle and total internal reflection. So for that, please try to understand this first diagram. For that one, we have to suppose that ray OA is entering from denser to rarer medium. So OA is the incident ray, and I already told you where the ray is striking. This one is बच्चे surface which is separating the two mediums. So ray is going from denser to rarer medium. The point where it is striking, always we have to draw the normal. Then the angle between incident ray and normal will be angle of incidence. Some part of the light will reflect as OB and some part of light will enter into the second medium. That is OC is refracted ray, OB is reflected ray. Now beta, according to the laws of reflection, angle I will be equal to angle of reflection. So that is why we have written here I is equal to I. When ray is entering from denser to rarer medium, what happens? It has to bend away from the normal. ये normal से दूर जाएगी. So that is why R will be greater than I. So now beta, let's come to the second diagram. In the second diagram, what we did? We increased little bit angle of incidence more than the previous diagram. We have increased the angle of incidence. So what angle of incidence is here? So same angle of reflection will be here. Then what will happen? This angle, if we have increased this angle, it means this ray has to come toward the surface. It means this angle will become equals to 90 degree because now the ray is falling on the surface. Beta, this angle of incidence is called as critical angle. What is critical angle? Critical angle is the angle of incidence in the denser medium for which the angle of refraction in the rarer medium is equal to 90 degree. Again I am going to repeat. What is critical angle? We are going to give the definition of critical angle. Critical angle is the angle of incidence in the denser medium for which the angle of refraction in the rarer medium becomes equal to 90 degree. Now in the first diagram beta, angle I was little bit smaller than the second diagram. When we increase angle of incidence in the second diagram, surely R also has to increase. And when it will increase, it means that ray has to lie on the surface that we have shown in the second diagram. So in that case, what will be the angle of incidence? That angle will be called as critical angle. Then come to the third diagram. In the third diagram beta, now angle I is greater than critical angle. We have further increased this angle of incidence. Now what will happen? This ray which was falling on the surface, it has to enter into the, because it has to increase, so उसके लिए कोई option नहीं है, it has to enter into the same medium, means in the denser medium. So whole light which was starting from the denser medium, it has to enter into the same medium. So beta, this OB will be total reflected ray, means no loss of light will be there, and the name of the process is total internal reflection. Third diagram again I am going to explain. In the third diagram we have increased the angle of incidence than that of second diagram. So what will happen bache? Now the angle of refraction which was 90 degree or the refracted ray which was lying on the surface, it has no other option, it has to enter into the same medium. So whole light will enter into the denser medium. So OB will be the reflected ray. Here no loss of energy will be there. Full light we will get back. How much light has gone, like OA light, what was entering into the rarer medium, same light will come back into the same medium. no loss of light energy will be there. But a denser medium, we have to suppose that this is glass, rarer medium it is air. This is glass, this is air. This is glass, this is air. Now what is critical angle? Critical angle is equal to the angle of incidence in the denser medium, for which the angle of refraction in the rarer medium is equal to 90 degree. Then beta, our second point is total internal reflection. What is it? That is a process. In the total internal reflection, always बच्चे the ray must go from denser to rarer medium. Then only total internal reflection will be there. Second condition is that angle of incidence must be greater than critical angle. If angle of incidence will be smaller than critical angle, no total internal reflection will be there. Total internal reflection will be there only when angle I is greater than angle C. And second condition is that the ray must go from denser to rarer medium. Now beta, our next point is we have to give the relation between mu and critical angle. What is mu? Refractive index. Relation between mu and C. For that beta, you are knowing the formula. Now we know that ray is going from, in all the three diagrams, ray was going from glass to air, and its formula is sin I over sin R. Now beta, substitute the value. What was sin I for this critical angle when I will be equal to C? So we will write here sin C, and when I will be equal to sin C, what will be the value of R? That will be sin 90 degree. Now what is the value of sin 90 bache? It will be equal to 1. I think everybody knows, you have done in maths. Now we have to find the refractive index of the medium. We have to find refractive index of glass with respect to air. So what we will do beta? We will apply here principle of reversibility of light. So it will be refractive index of air with respect to glass. So it will be equal to 1 by sin C. Or you can say sin C is equal to 1 by refractive index of glass with respect to air. Now we know that beta, refractive index of glass is equal to 3 by 2. So it will be equal to 1 by 3 by 2. Its value will become 2 by 3. When you will solve it, near about its value will comes to be 0.67. And beta, when you will see in the trigonometric book this value, you will notice that the angle will be equal to 42 degree. Sin 42 degree is equal to 0.67. So beta, it means what is the value of critical angle? That is 42 degree. Then our next topic is factors affecting the critical angle. Here beta in this way we can write like that also. Sin C is equal to 0.67, or you can say sin C is equal to sin 42 degree. It means what will be the value of C? That will be 42 degree. Now our next topic is relation, sorry, not relation, that are factors. Factors affecting critical angle. So beta, how many factors are there? There are main two factors. First one is upon the color of light. First of all, you should know this relation beta. Critical angle is inversely proportional to the refractive index. If refractive index will be more, critical angle will be less, and if refractive index will be high, critical angle will be smaller one. And we know that there are 7 colors beta, V to R, with your you have, and R is having maximum wavelength. Violet is having least wavelength, and we know that violet colors refractive index is more, and red color is having its refractive index less. But now reverse will be there, because critical angle and mu both are inversely proportional. So here you will say that critical angle will increase with increase in wavelength. Means red color will be having more critical angle than violet color. Then beta, second factor is upon the temperature. It depends upon the temperature. Again beta, you have to relate it. Critical angle increases with the increase in temperature. Critical angle increases with the increase in temperature. Why? What is the reason for that? When temperature will increase, speed will increase, and if speed will increase, refractive index will decrease. Refractive index will decrease, तो critical angle ने क्या करना है बेटा? If critical angle has to increase, so that is why critical angle increases with the increase in temperature. Firstly, you have to relate these factors with the refractive index. Then you have to reciprocate it with the